Humbro Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. With me today.
What up? It's Diego, a little pound cake here.
Little pound cake in the house. We got ourselves some amazing content ready for you today. We covered this on Saturday. This is usually our working day, but I went home, took care of some stuff for my family. Kind of enjoyed my birthday month, and it was really a really good time to spend with family. But I'm really excited to finally be back in the fray, have this content back for you, being able to showcase some amazing One Piece TCG gameplay. I know that we've got some amazing decks. You know, we're going to.
Oh yeah, we got some wild decks going on here. A lot of people either going back a couple sets to try some new stuff, see if it works still. And a couple people trying some new spice we haven't seen very often.
Excellent. And I'm all about the new spice. Big drives that we want to do for this brand new Humbro Pie One Piece, one whole video of content that we have. So if you guys could help us out there, get up to 500 people subscribed. We have 12 right now, so only a few to go. But get us up into that 500 part, help us get monetized so we can bring you even more of this content. And trust me, when I tell you, the money I receive from you guys is just going back to the community. I'm all about the community here. At the end of the stream, of course, we'll tell you the updated leaderboard, but we've got our first round matchup. And our first round matchup, as you might have already been spoiled, because my overlay decided to share that for you. MonkeyDLuffy from Joe and Matt on something I've never seen on camera.
Hannyabal.
So, what is the... Let's start off with the red P Luffy, sorry, the purple Luffy here.
We both got two purple decks, so we got Ramp Up the Yang going on here. They just do it in different ways. Luffy, I think on your 0 to 3 turn, you can take your life and... Rampadon, which is, you get card development and some extra energy to go. It's all about just getting up to those big numbers and playing those big bodies.
Well, I noticed that here, if you're looking at this deck here, I don't see as long as 0 through 3 plays. It looks like we have, can you talk to us about just 4 action cards here?
Yeah, so I guess, remember, the impetus is just to ramp to those big high dawn areas and just start laying down big bodies. So, like, turn 1... you get your first dawn, you're either ramping, so you get the extra dawn, so you're going up to 4 next turn, then going up to 5. Same thing if you're going second, which ideally you want to go with Luffy usually. You're ramping up to 3, next turn you're at 5, you can already start dropping big 5 bodies.
Absolutely. So this one wants to be on the play.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, I mean, going here for the curve it looks like you're not going to see much action in the first couple turns, so you're going to see maybe Luffy... coming for some quick chump hits, maybe?
Yeah, well, usually the first turn is like always a pass, and then chump hit into a big body coming out.
Okay, all right. And lots of big here. I noticed that I'm not seeing the big bad, and it might just be off theme, but I don't see. Last week we were looking at who was that?
P Luffy with was it 12 cost Nika, right?
Yeah, 12 cost Nika.
Yeah, again, in this deck you want to keep like a fuller board to kind of keep the pressure going. It doesn't really benefit from the ramp afterwards, where I was like, red purple Luffy, it can ramp after it's played with no real cost. This deck, you have to lose another life in order to do that, so it's kind of risky in that sense. Yeah. So most people will just opt to run the 4 Kaido just to get a quick body off the board and big rush.
10,000.
Because 10,000 again, that's too shy of 12. That's not bad.
Yeah, right. Love this. All right, and what are we doing here with Hannyabal? Something we haven't seen on camera.
So Hannyabal, another ramp. I play the prison boys of Impel Down. This is, I guess, the jailers of Impel Down.
Is there a specific strategy that this thing's trying to accomplish?
So I believe right now Hannyabal probably has the fastest ramp in the game. Turn 1, if you're going second, you can drop I believe it's you return a 2 cost or less back to hand, and you ramp an extra dawn. Which is just wild. So yeah, turn. If you're on the draw, the second, you play your 2 costs down, ramp up to 3. Next turn, you're already at 5, kind of like Luffy wants to do, except you're doing it for free. Yeah. And we see here, we got a lot of the jailer beasts, so we're fitting that Impel Down archetype. We got a lot of blue stuff, and then let's see what the big monsters at the end are. Some big guys, yeah. So yeah, it looks like he had a couple Dofis up there, which will set up the top 5 to kind of set up this play with the Sanji. So you get to play Sanji, and then right after that, whatever the top card is, you get to play it alongside of it, which is 9 or less. So ideally, you want to hit that Kaido and Mihawk, which would be sick.
And what do you think about this ramp strategy? Because I've heard that we're only 1 week away from seeing Sakazuki be removing himself from the format, forcefully here. We're taking him out with cuffs. But the seat metal cuffs, of course. Yeah. The new meta is going to be RP Law, which... Yeah,
RP Law is entering the new sphere as the boogeyman that Sakazuki is leaving. And this next ban was 21st, I believe, is when the ban goes into effect.
Mm-hmm.
So... Yeah, RP Law just becomes the new boogeyman, just doing all the things that people don't like to see, putting out little bodies all the way, poking to death, dropping everything you put down. It's not fun. But that given said, it doesn't really pop off till 8th. So we have a nice little window where this OP7 meta, actually, I guess we should call it, is going to be probably the healthiest with the most variety,
right?
I would say.
All right. But what do you think that this thing can do against RP Law? Is it have the kind of strategy to wrap against it? Or?
I mean, let's see. It looks like he's running a lot of, besides these big guys, everything looks like it's within frame to just get dropped by RP Law. So a lot of those first turns, it's going to be pretty rough.
All right.
It's going to be pretty rough.
Maybe you get some good heads up playing from good competitive players like Matt here. We'll see. All right. Let's get into the gameplay, shall we? Going round 1.
Let's see how we go.
Skip ahead here. One of the things we should have done was skip ahead just a little bit to get the magic the shuffling, or now One Piece the shuffling here. All life points up here. I'm noticing. Oh, did we miss a play?
Yeah, it looks like we just have an opening turn from Matt here with the Hannyabal Searcher. So top 5, just grab an impel down. Classic. Looks like you grab a domino, which is just a little blocker. We're getting ready for that. Return back to hand, start ramping.
Okay.
Pass on.
And Hannyabal is on, it looks like he's already on 4 life. Is that how he starts?
Yes. Most dual call leaders are 4 life with the exception of a handful.
Okay.
And they get that extra life because they usually can't attack or they have some other weird nonsense going on with them. And we got Matt on his second turn with 3 Dawns going. We got the blocker and another Searcher going.
Wow, he is really filling up this board.
Oh yeah.
This seems like a kind of deck that could take out that new RP Law.
See, but the issue is, you're seeing a lot of bodies, but they're all 2K. Right, done in that window of that bottom deck 3K that Law does. So the moment he puts them down, that's a body gone and an extra body that Law's putting down without having to invest in getting it down to that level.
Okay.
I got Matt throwing a simple 5 in.
Love this chat right now. It's fantastic. Keep it up, guys. This is some quality comedy stuff here. Sounds like a Fed. Maybe. All right, so now we're finally getting our first attack in here from that deck that we said earlier. Is it going to have a lot of turn 1, turn 2 plays? Just going to get that. Okay.
So he's taking the life. He's doing the ramp. He is getting the extra done. He's probably going to put down a nice big 5 or 6 body right here.
Oh wow! All right, here we go.
We got a blocker. All right, cool. That's something. It's actually a pretty dope blocker. I think if you have 6 or more cards in hand, you can, if you return a Dawn, there we go. Gets to discard 2 cards. Tasty stuff.
All right. Those look like 2 counters too out of hand.
That's 2 counters.
That's a pretty good hit.
Oh yeah, Jailer Beast. I think it's the guy with the double attack.
Love those little magic hands that Joe was just showing here. Wave my magic hands as I pick the perfect cards out of your hand here. Full grip here. Those that might be concerned about the camera, just know that it does get fixed throughout the game. I did start searching through, wondering who was controlling the camera while I was gone. This is too zoomed in. Don't worry, it gets fixed. I know that LifeLink was probably extremely swamped, and I wasn't there to help out. So I do apologize, LifeLink. I should have been there. I'm back now. Things are good. We'll make sure everything goes well. Yeah, don't worry about it. It looks like it got fixed in the following games, and as long as we can see the gameplay, and you can understand what's happening, yeah?
Yeah. And we got Matt going on his next turn, dropping a mini Chihuahua, a new addition to the Hannyabal set from EB. A little Rusher, 5K. And all I remember one thing I remember the most that Joe was talking about after coming out of this room was hate that damn Chihuahua.
Who doesn't? I mean, that dog just talks a big game. I know that my dog is scared of it. I mean, my dog's a giant.
And it's a prison dog, too. I mean,
right?
Yeah. So we got 2-5 swings, and it looked like we countered out of both of them because the RP loss still up there. Looking like he's doing leader effect one more time. And if I'm losing track, I'm pretty sure he's at 7 Dawn now.
LifeLink probably she was not Rudy Lives. I know he's taking that personally. No. It's okay. So we got some 6 Dawn going towards what looks like lead. Are these two that have down Hannibal's blockers at all?
Not at all.
No.
Just 2 little searchers.
Okay. 13 threes. No. Traumatizing the chat with that 13 reasons why.
So here we go. We got some interesting cards going on here. We have countering out of that 2K, out of that 6K swing. He used a Gum Gum Champion Rifle.
Okay,
it's an interesting new card. It's a 2K block, but then also it gives the opponent the choice to return any one of their active cards.
Oh,
so ideally, on the return, you want to wait till they have attack with everything. And it's usually a punishment for the sequencing of them not doing it right.
Sure. But I mean, being able to replay the Hannibal, like get that extra search and get the extra card advantage.
Yeah, that's why it's a bit of it's a hit or miss card because like people do play a lot of these little searchers, a lot of utility 2Ks and things like that. So it's hard to play it and not be like, oh, I'm just giving you back utility.
Okay. Oh, it looks like we got a Sanji Rush here.
You got a Sanji set up into a little Sadie, which will let him play another Jailer Beast on top of that. So developing 3 bodies.
This just seems like the perfect deck to go against RP Law, like you said, because it can hit 1 or 2, but it can't hit this wide of a board state here.
Again, but Matt is going to have to invest a lot of Dawn to reach that 5K, though. So he's going to have to invest 3 at least into each one of those Hannibals to get to 5. Another 2 into Sadie. It's just not a good investment for what you're trying to do against RP Law.
Yeah.
Here it's a different story. Again, that Chihuahua putting in work.
I love that it comes with a little whip. You know what time it is.
So we're throwing another 5 into Luffy. Are we going to block? Are we going to let it go?
Counting out. Board state the life here. That Luffy taking a life to activate that ability is a little dangerous, don't you think? Or?
It's a little dangerous, but again, you're getting that card draw too. So, like, if people on here played back in the day, Whitebeard would have to take a life every end of the turn, but you were essentially drawing 2 cards
a turn.
So it would you would play loose, take every life, draw a life, and then once you get down to 0, you'd play tower.
Yeah,
you'd have a giant hand of a million cards, and you'd be like, "Yeah, try to get through."
Right, and he's already got a full grip here. We got a Enclave play right after a Queen play. Neither of those are rushers, right?
Neither of those are rushers. We do have the Enclave. We'll be able to copy that Sanji's attack though for a nice big 9K, which is pretty nasty. And then is that I think a 6K into lead.
Compliments for compliments are due. LifeLink did fix the lighting here. So well done, LifeLink. Appreciate it. No glare. We got ourselves a perfect view.
Now you can appreciate these shiny cards.
Right. We'll see if we get flashbanged. I haven't watched all the content yet here. Let's see if these shiny cards decide to challenge our 4K camera that he got us. But I got to say, the lighting is looking a lot better. We also fixed the lighting in here. If you guys haven't been following with us for a while, it was always kind of a little dark. But we were able to fix that lighting and get us a little brighter.
We have Matt playing another Chihuahua, so that's 3 out of the 4 we've seen so far.
Good grief.
Just out here.
Sanji signing. Okay, so what's all these bouncing cards here?
So he's actually playing on top of them. So he's sending those Hannibals to the grave because they're wasting space.
Okay,
he's already got a Hannibal leader on the board. Why does he need 2 more Hannibals? Yeah.
So is it just a choice of like to keep the board clean, or is that?
Oh, you can only have 5 cards on the board at any time. So 5 characters at any given time.
That makes sense. Okay. So there is a limit to how far you can rush out. There's like rapid dogs on the loose.
Oh, yeah. Nipping ankles out here. Nipping ankles.
That's an interesting rule. I didn't actually know that. You can only have 5 different characters. All right, so we got a 6K.
Swing a 6K into Luffy. We do have 2 6K blockers, so he could just kind of block with a 1K and keep those bodies up. We're going to take it.
All right. Another 6K?
I believe so.
A full grip coming from Joe's side here. Imagine.
Give it a 2K.
Why do you think he took that hit before?
Probably. He might be looking for something.
Okay.
Another 6K going. He's taking that. Or it could just be that he might not have any 2Ks. And it might be too expensive to use something else. So I'm just trying to peek what's in the hand.
Yeah.
I see a Gum Gatling, which is it's 3.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Stop in the last attack to get the life. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of resources. No wonder he was taking those hits.
Yeah.
That was 3 cards out of hand for that swing.
Yeah, so it got the 0 cost. You don't need any energy for it, but you do have to discard an ability. It gives you +3.
Hey!
And another. Ooh, nice.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, Jules. Thank you very much. Help us get up that follower count. The more the merrier. I really appreciate it. Every bit just helps us get back more to the community. Shots for everyone who wants to, for how many times I say community in the show.
Shots.
Shots of soda. That's what I'm talking about, Twitch. Soda.
Juicy juice.
Juicy juice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think your brain was at?
Crack the can. Let's see. We got some shuffling action going through. We got some
in the tank moments.
Oh,
here.
yeah. Thinking hard. Oh, yeah. The copying the Sanji.
Okay.
For a big 9. What's he swinging at?
Oh, he's swinging at Sanji. So this would be a trade?
Yeah, so 1K. Oh, no, I think he's swinging at life. I think they were just confirming he's copying the Sanji.
Oh, okay. Copying the Sanji. Absolutely.
All right, what's going to happen here? You got 1 life, big board.
Yes, and I'm going to have to pause for a PSA moment for those at home. Don't drink and drive. This has been brought to you by Humbro Pie. Thank you for reminding me, Chris. Don't drink and drive. Don't do it. Don't be that guy. Now, State, pay me. I'm doing your PSAs for free here. We got Divine saying, I love my juicy juice. Same here. Give me some juicy juice. Back to the gameplay. Here we got Queen here at 9K. So we're swinging in here. What we got?
So we're swinging with the blocker. So it looks like he's trying to close it out.
Yeah.
Forcing the block. All right.
So he's only got 2 attacks left here.
I see. 2 attacks left.
And how much down do you think? I can't wait till the camera gets fixed.
Well, he's definitely got full 10. I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. If he doesn't, he's playing Luffy wrong.
Okay.
So we got another 7. So you know what? I don't see a world where this doesn't go through.
With both attacks?
Yeah.
He does have to hit him twice now. And it looks like, God, the cards look like some of the really expensive ones. I can't really make it out. His hand just full of those big...
I do recall seeing, I think, maybe a Hustis blocker in there, but yeah, no, he's going full send.
Okay.
Or is he? What are we doing
Looks
here?
like he's got one. He's doing the counts here.
He's thinking.
So in your mind here, how many do you think you need to throw in here to make sure it gets through?
I have to know how many cards Matt had in his hand. And that's really what dictates if you can get through with it.
Okay, so we'll just say that Matt here has about 4 cards in hand.
All right,
equal here. What do you think that needs to get through?
If he's got no energy up, which I'm pretty sure he might. Oh, that's another tricky thing. Does he have any energy up? Does he have cards up? You know, 1 energy gives you access to like 2K events, some 3K events. You have the 0K, 3K events.
Interesting. Okay.
You know, all these things go into factor. If there's no energy up, you're just counting counter. So, you know, 4 cards maximum. I'm thinking if each one of them are both 2. Oh, we got the poly play. So he's playing it safe.
All right. Is this a blocker as well?
No. So poly actually destroys bodies. So on play, if you get rid of Return some Dawn, I believe, you destroy a body and then you ramp back the Dawn. It's pretty wild, but you get to destroy the 4 or less. So.
Okay, all right. So at least get some kind of board present cleanup. But it looked like he tried going after one of the other jailers. Yep. Unfortunately was defended well from Matt.
It's a simple 5 would definitely take it out. There we go. We got Kaido taking out the blocker.
Yeah.
This might be it.
Ooh.
He might have it. I don't know if he's got enough cards in hand.
It looks like that.
3 cards in? Oh, no. Yeah. This is GG's.
Feeling pretty good. All right. Easily taking the hit from 10K here. And imagine the Sanji going to clean this thing up.
Any sane man would just pile it on Sanji.
10K and the Sanji. Yeah. Not enough. All right. Yeah. Good first game here. Matt taking down game 1.
Actually, exactly like you were saying. 0 life, 4 cards in hand. So if the best best case scenario for them when they got no energy up, 2Ks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8K. So the best that they can defend is a 13.
Okay.
So you just swing 13.
Yeah.
We got round 2.
Round 2. I think this is exactly when Chris decided to step in to help us out. There we go. Look at that.
Oh my God. Look at all that real estate. Look at those beautiful mats.
Imagine he did this because he had to also, if those who don't know, LifeLink has their own Facebook page where he does some box openings. So if you want to watch some of those box openings, I think he did Modern Horizons last week. That new set that came out for Magic the Gathering. You got to check it out. It's really good. And as soon as we start getting some actual good product for, so we don't take away from the community, we will be doing some box openings to sell to the community to help it, boost up the available cards out in the market for you.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned. We will be doing some of that content. I look forward to it. I got a lot of cool content I want to open up for all of you at home and show you some stuff. Hey there, yeah. We want to give as much as possible back to you. Make sure that everyone can play the decks that they want to play. I want to see some more gameplay. I really enjoy this game. I think just great back and forth. Let's say both of them are going to ship. Nope.
Excuse me.
Hannybal's happy with his hand, but Purple Luffy, Joe's going to...
Because I guess bunk.
Shipping it.
Let me take whatever heap I get.
Right. Yeah, stick with us and help us grow. The more that we can get the product, the more we can get it out to you and right back to the community. We want to see more gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoy just watching these two have to think in the tank, and I love the resource management. For just can you explain to us right now while we're on the downside, like how does the resource pool work for One Piece here?
You got 10 Dawn.
But how does it work? A player goes first, right?
Oh, yeah. Player goes first, you get 1 Dawn, no draw, and then every turn after that, you get 2, up until you get 10. And then after that, that's what you're working with. That's what you use. You got 10 energy, really levels the playing field out. 10 Dawn, you got 10 fingers. It's easy to count.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So you can't go past the 10 fingers and the 10 toes, maybe, if you want to count on both, just in case. But yeah, makes sense. So Hannibal really wanting to be obviously on the play since they have so many different 1-drops here?
Oh, I mean, he's got the 1/1 which is Searcher. And, if you got a Searcher, if you're on the play, you do have the aggression of going, that first. He does have a lot of good even or odd turn cards with that, Dofi, searching a card, getting a card, then resetting the top 5 to make sure your plays are in set. So, if he's on draw, he's got all the 2Ks that he can drop, the return in the hand, and start that ramp. So, it looks like he has set his deck up to either win or lose the dice.
Kind of like, right off the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're very multifaceted.
I like that he's got some good setup here because we're not seeing a whole lot of plays. Imagine like this Luffy here just doing nothing for the first couple turns.
Yeah, exactly, because he's waiting to kind of ramp and feel it out. So he's set his 4 Dawn turn. So he... Idealistically, you want to use his leader ability, ramp 1, play a big 5-body. Okay. Or he could play like a 4-cost vanilla with a big 6K, and just start, swinging big.
All right. So what is this swing here? Is he just trying to bait him, see if he's got any counters? Or
just kind of see how's it going. Is he going to take it? If he takes it, maybe he drops the law to get more cards out of his hand. If he counters out, he'll have less than 5, and we'll go with something else.
All right.
And we got Magellan. He brought the boss out on him.
So what's this guy do?
So Magellan, pretty dope ass card in my opinion. Really, really good for the yellow matchup. On play, it returns a Dawn from the opponent's side of the field back. So essentially de-ramping them. And then if that wasn't worse, akin with his Venom ability, his Poison ability, if you get rid of him through battle, he de-ramps you again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and I believe it's both players de-ramp on the first when he gets played.
All right, 900 bits. We actually got the bit goal. I'm going to pause this real quick. I don't want to miss this gameplay because we're seeing the Chihuahua entering the battlefield yet again.
Oh, my goodness.
Chihuahua time.
Coming out.
You're right.
Being mean. But the bits. Thank you so much. We finally got our first goal in there. I think maybe the Twitch gods will bless us with some plus goals now that we've been able to get up there. Thank you so much, LifeLink. I really appreciate that. Let's go.
Yes, all of our goals off the bat. I mean, I guess we just stopped streaming, guys. We're done. We've done everything we need to do here, right?
Just let LifeLink Daddy pay for everything.
It's cool, right? Just So all through that down, we just saw him. We just saw Hannibal just ramp out yet again with some massive plays here. Mm-hmm. We've got the Chihuahua hitting the field. We got the Lotus. I believe that it's a little Sadie here.
Yeah, so the little Sadie plays out and Jail Abuse for free, and he'll probably pop the little Sadie back to have that 2K back in hand, and then ramp more so you can play out more Chihuahuas.
And Divine's saying here -1 to both players on play, -2 to opponent on KO.
Thank you. That is the Hannyabal.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
Both players get the -1 when he was on play.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for the reminder, Divine. Appreciate that. Oh, we got an action, a trigger ability. What's this one do?
So that is Miss Double Finger on play. I think it's a -Dawn and discard a card and you get to player.
Well, this came from the life hit here. So the trigger is just going to throw it in on play. Okay. Mm-hmm. And is it a blocker as well?
No, it's just a nice little extra body to start swinging in.
Okay. And obviously 4K, you don't have to invest too much Dawn to get that leader usual 5K.
Yeah, just nice into the 5, yep. Exactly what he wants to do because since last game he knows that he's got that Chihuahua pressure, so he's got to also put the pressure on too.
Chihuahuas and Hannibals.
Looks like he's got enough big bodies in there, so it looks like the end game is pretty set.
Tied up here.
He's kicking that dog. Oh my god!
Can I kick that dog?
He's like, no, that dog's got to go.
Don't kick your dogs.
I'm firing.
We don't condone that.
No, yeah.
This Chihuahua had it coming. Okay. Oh, he protected it. Did he just protect the Chihuahua?
Well, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. I would protect my dog with my life. Obviously. Is this another attack on the dog? You think?
Probably. Honestly, yeah. He wants to keep the pressure down. A little 1K.
He's getting the counters out of hand with this. Mm-hmm. It's pretty impressive. Usually you see this against a leader, but him trying to protect this Chihuahua. Three full attacks against this dog. Okay.
What's it gonna be?
He's gonna use a blocker to protect. This man would give his life for his Chihuahua. Mm-hmm. Massive respect, Matt. Massive respect.
Protecting the dog.
Can you protect that dog?
And then we have a blocker to
is this a rush?
Off.
No.
It's just a
step. Okay.
A utility blocker, anytime you return Dawn with Eustace Kid on the field, you get 1 back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. An active Dawn, so you get to do some extra stuff with it. And it stacks. So if there's even more on them, you get... And that's the... So if you return 1 Dawn and there's 2 of them on the field, you get 2 Dawn back.
Got another Chihuahua hitting the field. Ooh, this does not look good for Joe.
How many Dawn? So I think he's on his... Okay. I was about to say, if he doesn't attach that Dawn, there could have been a potential 3rd Chihuahua. But no, it looks like he's just going to go pretty wide and a little tall.
Okay.
6Ks. He's asking for those 2Ks. And ooh, I just saw Joe's hand. That is a rough hand. 3 Kaidos and 1 2K. That is a rough hand. The Kaidos
don't have counter, do they?
No, they don't. They're bricks.
And he's not up to full Dawn either to play those Kaidos. He's only at 7.
And even when he does, if he wants to engage the effect, it is -5. So he's going to take him a bit to get back up to play another one of those Kaidos if he wants to do that.
Oof. If Matt knew this, he just took basically every single counter out of his hand.
Mm-hmm. I feel like maybe Matt had a feeling the way he was protecting that Chihuahua. He was like, he doesn't want me to swing at him, so he's probably he's probably outgassed.
Interesting tell. So if you see someone going for the extra attackers and not for life, that's usually a good indicator that they really don't have much for blockers.
Yeah, for counters. If it's hit or miss because if they're going for board, I could tell you they're trying to minimize the amount of attacks you have. So you want to keep that amount, that stress, that pressure, and or maybe they think they still have some kind of strategy.
Protected the dog yet again.
He knows he's got the pressure.
So this is just a huge... Okay, so this is Kaido going to be able to take care of at least one? Yeah?
Kaido's going to take care of at least one of them. Probably both of them, actually, because he's Rush as well.
Oh, all right. Wow,
so -5 Dawn back to the tank, and then he gets to eliminate a 6 or less. And I'm pretty sure he'll just probably swing a big old 10 into the dog.
Not the dog.
Yep, right there you go.
Oh, we didn't see a protection kit. I don't know if he can. That's 5K.
Get those dogs out of here, yep.
Oof.
5K is at least...
So Joe turning the tide now, getting himself represented with a great board state, and now all attackers out for Matt here. What does Matt need to do to get back in this game?
More dogs.
More dogs?
He could close it out. Let's see. So there's 4 cards in hand, 1 life.
And he's at max Dawn.
Yeah, it'd be tough. He'd have to split. So played a dog. You'd only have 6 Dawn left if he's on the full 10.
Oh, we get a 9 Dawn play.
Like he's playing his own Kaido.
Kaido
Eliminating that.
Yeah, Kaido says I can play 2.
It's not going to be enough though. It's because he's still only got 2 swings. One of them may be big, which we'll go through. So you can take out that 1 life, but again, he's got to hit 1 more time after he's got no life to take the win.
Yes.
And with, I think...
it looks like he had 2 Kaido and maybe 2 counters in hand from Joe's side here.
Oh, Joe's got at least 3K counter in his hand. So he's not blocking the Kaido swing. But a 6K swing from Hannyabal?
Yeah,
easy.
Easy day.
So Matt's thinking now, can I lethal or do I go for board? And it looks like he has taken the bait. Mm-hmm. He is stressing for that 2K. Going for life, see if he can close out.
It's not here. Hit Kaido to Kaido here. Try to get the board. Nope, going for that last life.
Going for the life. I don't know if that's... yeah.
What a lucky last trigger here. It gives him now 4 attackers, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
With an easy and
5 attackers, yeah.
Oh, 5 attackers
He's
with
got his leader, yep.
Absolutely.
And one of them is a big 10K.
So with only 2 life... Didn't see the size of Matt's hand here, but this is going to be a difficult turn for him to navigate.
Oh, yeah.
Kaido coming to life.
There we go. We got...
Stacking 1 Dawn.
5, little poke. We're going to stress some counters out of hand. Maybe just stress all those little counters out so we can take everything.
Yeah.
Another 5.
Again, stressing that the counter, yeah? Just try to get those little 1Ks on a hand. Maybe.
We're trying to see... what we got 3 cards in hand. Okay.
Count it out.
Trying to figure out. So yeah, if he counters out of this, he's only got 2, so he can just 7 with the.
I'll say bait another counter.
Gives him a 2K though for a 5K swing. So he's not gonna. Here you guys are gonna look through the deck. He's gonna kind of where are those 2Ks? How many he's got? Could he have another 2? Do I swing 9 or do I only swing 7?
Because if he doesn't use the Dawn, he can play that Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Queen can put up another turn for attack, but it's also got to worry he has no life left.
Oh yeah, no.
So this has got to be the turn you'd go for the win.
This is the turn you go for the win. He's got no other options because even with the Queen,
coming in for what is that? 6K Magellan?
That's a 7K.
7K. Okay.
So Matt's taking it.
So all loading it up.
9K. Doesn't
shows it off. All right, Joe tying it up. Well done.
We got the 1-1. Oh, he had the Chihuahua too. He could.
Oh, next turn it was just gonna be over.
I'm wondering if he would have done the split on the Chihuahua if he would have had it. Because
instead of just going for the Kaido play. Interesting.
Yeah.
Nice thing that we usually get to see when we get to see the retrospective. Like, oh, it's nice, this would have happened this way, but we also got to see the end of this game.
Let's see if we do. Let's do
some math here. Do some table math. I want to see some Yu-Gi-Oh table math.
That's the 10 Dawn, 4 for the Chihuahua at 5. You get 6 to play with. You do 3/3 for 8/8. That would have done. I think that might have taken it. I think 8/8 might have done it.
Hey, Google, good to see you.
Oh wait, never mind. He had the Hughes Splanger. What am I thinking about? Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it was the right play to make. All right. Good to know. He plays with the best of what he had available to him. So really good heads-up game here. Really looking forward to seeing how this plays out. We got a 1-1 Hannyabal versus Purple Luffy.
Going into the final round.
Joe just enjoying that nice...
We're probably chatting about could I have taken it? I don't know. Did I have it there? If I looked into the mirror, a little bit different this morning.
That's what we need in this room. A bunch of mirrors in there so we can look at ourselves as we're like, I could have taken you. Could you?
I don't know. Some mirrors might...
mine always break. Hands. Mine always break. So I try to keep the mirrors out of the house.
So you got an opening hand. Looks like we're taking it. All right.
Not like an expensive hand, but again, this Purple Luffy deck, really expensive.
Oh, yeah, you get to those big numbers really quick, and you want to have at least one of them all ready to go.
Mm-hmm. So you've known these players for a long time. Have they been playing the same deck over and over again? Or do they usually just kind of rotate to
I like to rotate. Matt likes to rogue deck it a lot. He likes to build a lot of stuff. He likes to have a lot of options. I appreciate that. We got Joe over here. I think he's one of our RP Law players, but I think he wanted to switch it up a little bit. Change it up,
Absolutely.
You get bored playing the same thing.
Absolutely. It's what the beauty of this game is. There's so many different leaders you can choose from here. And this has been the optimal start on the play every single round. Matt has been on the play and had a Hannyabal play.
Oh, no.
And he's got a Chihuahua. The dog is back in the house.
The kennel is somewhat full. It's got one. Oh, Google Nut, what's up? Hey, thank you for saying hi in chat.
Yeah.
Add your slice to the pie.
Can't wait to see this wheel. It's going to be full up. We got a lot of new chatters in here. Really appreciate it.
Oh, let's see. We can see. Peek at the hand. We got Kaido.
Hey, Aspinix, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. And thanks for getting in here. You're just entered yourself in our drawing. We got 2 packs to give away. First one is going to be this first EB01 with a chopper manga.
Chopper manga?
Yeah. It doesn't note that it doesn't have cotton candy, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay.
Some people, the diabetic.
It's not Chopper. And of course, this one with that huge manga art, OP05. Hey, our HR manager decided to ghost host here. Good to see you.
Hey, what's up, Kai?
All right, so OP. We got purple Luffy here. It's on 4 where he usually starts playing actual cards here. Get in for an easy attack. Just get that life point down. Yeah.
Either way, yeah. So we're throwing in the 5, and that's kind of like the. Are we going to play the law, punish the hand? And it looks like we're just going to ramp and play a big body here.
Ash, we don't care if you're from Costa Rica. You're getting American cards.
Yeah.
But we're going to send it to you. We mean it. And we'll hit you up with the DMs if you get the win on that wheel. I don't care where you're from. We're going to get that product to you.
I wouldn't mind a trip to Costa Rica.
I mean, if I go to Costa Rica, I'll send little pound cake all the way out there. He'll find you.
Actually, I think I have an uncle-in-law in Costa Rica, so you can just send it to him.
There you go. We're breaking international boundaries here on Humbro Pie.
Airdrop that nonsense. Right? So we again ramped up a little bit, and let's see, we got a Eustace blocker, and now we got the sauce drop over here from Matt. We got Chihuahua going wild. Free block from the Eustace. Another 5 from Leader.
Okay.
Probably going to return that. I can't remember that dude's name, but I run him in my deck as well because he's a nice 2K. Let's just call him Prison Guard A.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to go back to hand and going to ramp. There we go.
All right. It's not another threatening board here. One that we knew of. Let's see how many of the Chihuahuas we can see come out.
One Chihuahua. It's already bad. Get him out of here.
Can I pet that dog?
Not that dog.
All right. So it looks like you took a life here from the Chihuahua hit.
No, we are ramping with our Leader.
Oh, ramping with Leader. Okay.
So you got a lot of options here.
That is a full grip. Nice. Looks like it did have an action card here.
I think we're at 7 Dawn, I believe now. Oh,
okay.
No, we're at 8 Dawn. 8 Dawn. So you got ulti, pretty dope play with ulti on play, return a Dawn, and you can play a page 1 off of her.
Interesting.
So you got two bodies for the price of 1.
Beautiful. And a 6K body at that. Yeah. 6K to 5K.
Now, the only downside, though, is that ulti is one of your 2Ks, so you are giving it up. But, to add that pressure, it is pretty valuable.
Absolutely. And so it looks like Luffy's going for the Chihuahua again. Yeah.
We're going for the Chihuahua. And we got the block for the Chihuahua.
We're going to see if this dog gets protected. I got to say, Matt protects his dogs.
As I say, the last 2 matches, they have been infinitely valuable for him. I don't see why he wouldn't. And, it's just, it's a menacing presence to anyone who plays up against it now.
Let's see. Looks like he did save it. We just didn't see it.
We got a three drop. We're dropping 3. What for? What is it? Bonclay, I imagine? There's Bonclay. No, Bonclay is 4. What are we dropping for 3? Oh.
Ooh, here we go. Magellan.
5 for Magellan.
Are you Magellan? I'm Magellan.
Not this Magellan. Remember, I'm an Ivan main, so we want to break out.
That's right. Ivankov. The antithesis of Magellan.
For anyone who hasn't gotten there, but I mean, it's been a while. You should be there by now.
You should be there by now. This is obviously there might be some.
No shame. People have lives. It's just long.
Absolutely, and it's actually worth the investment. Anybody out there that hasn't, trust me, it's worth the investment. And I love that a lot of people were talking about there being filler, and now with these newer chapters, we're realizing that it actually had implications and story implications.
Oh yeah.
So I can safely say there's no filler in One Piece. And I can even prove to you exactly where you're probably thinking right now. Oh, no, that was filler.
And if you honestly, and if you don't really feel like going back to it, they're going to be releasing, was it that the new animated series?
Yes, where they redoing by the Juju Edo artists. Oda was so impressed by the Jujutsu Kaisen artists that they said, please redo mine in your art.
Oh man,
he's willing to give up his art because he was that impressed, and I'm impressed. Have you seen Jujutsu Kaisen?
That poor staff worked to the bone. But you know what? They're gonna get that sweet Oda money, and they're gonna be living good.
I hope so. There are definitely some people that deserve every penny they're paid.
More chihuahuas on Matt's side. He is really going ham with these dogs. Just call him the Baja Man.
So this, notice a quick rest from the Chihuahua here. Is the kid's ability to rest one of those attackers?
So we are on Matt's turn, actually. He's swinging hard with these Chihuahuas. He's going wide. He is pressuring. He's like, you know what? Get those cards out of hand. I'm going to try to survive this next turn. It's cool.
Oh, okay. We're turning the Chihuahua.
Turn the Chihuahua to ramp. Kind of protect it so he has it for next turn because he knows he's probably going to swing into the Chihuahua.
It's an added effect to that. I didn't even think about that. So adding these things to hand maybe takes away from your board state, but also protects it so it can't be swung back at. And these Chihuahuas have been putting in some work.
Oh yeah,
in this deck. So Matt's doing everything he can. He tailored this entire deck to protect these dogs.
See, we got a couple of events in there. He's got a lot of defense, so he should be good on the end. But let's see, how many slap down right there? What's he bringing out? We have a Hustis Kid from the Ultimate 3 Captain starter deck.
All right,
-1 Dawn, and you can add 1K to your leader, or I think is it. Someone keep me honest. Is it just leader or is it leader and characters? But that 1K stays for the opposing turn. So he's
wow.
So Luffy is now technically a 6K leader. Making those Chihuahuas have to just stretch a little bit more.
Yeah.
Jump for those ankles.
Right.
Leader only. Thank you,
yeah. All right, so we're gonna see what looks like
a 7K swing from.
He's gonna be tapping Dawn for protection here. What action card do you think is 1?
I'm guessing he's probably dropping a champion.
And you get to see my mess of a 4K next turn. Don't worry about it at night. I think it's going to be a fantastic match. I can't wait to see it. I saw a lot of these decks, got a preview look at it, and some of the stuff will be put in the chat here during the break. So don't worry, these deck lists are going to be coming to you.
So we got a 7K. And the dog.
Is the Chihuahua going to take it? Is he going to protect it?
Is the Duffy going to take it on the chin for the dog?
Is Matt just doing some kind of mind games here, constantly reaching for the Dawn to pretend like he's got the protection spell? What do you think?
Sometimes I'll leave Dawn up if I can't use it just to bluff. But looks like we're using a Love Mellow +4. This is an old throwback from this blue starter deck with a new reprint from I think it's Premium Collection, the Bandai Premium Collection. Nice little new art. But 2 Dawn +4 on the defense, and if you have 3 or less, you get to draw 1.
That Dawn, that
poor dog, he took it.
Just 3 life saved from that.
Took 3 hits.
3 hits and saved 3 life swings on the lead. That is how much Joe just wants to put that pressure to get those Chihuahuas off the board. And we didn't see him return one, so we know that he's got at least one.
He's got one in hand.
But he's got a full Dawn stack here, so if he has 2...
but Joe's got a mess of cards in his hand, and I can already see 2 of those 0-cost events, a 2K, so he's fine. He's good. He'll take these hits if it's a Chihuahua, even if it's at 8.
So what do you think Matt's going to do here to try to bait some of this knowledge? Because, he doesn't have that knowledge that we have. Great to see here that Joe being so nice to show us what's in his hand here.
Yeah, so Joe's got at least, let's see, that's 6... 7, 8, 9K encounter at least. So he's sitting pretty safe, I want to say.
Looks like he just tapped out 6 or 4. No, 4. Here comes a Chihuahua again. And into the
he tapped down 7, so looking at the top, seeing what he's got.
Got 2 blockers to protect his dog.
Some pokes, probably.
Now, note that they do have to start adding some Dawn to start getting these attacks into the lead.
Oh yeah, I'd probably try to clear board, I want to say, but it's hard. This is a tough board to go up against.
See if he sees your line here.
We throw in a 6, with
6 at life
with 5 cards. It's tough. Yeah, because it's just a little simple 1K right out of it.
And the 5K going to what?
It would have to be the ulti. There's no other choice. Oh, he's forgetting that it was a 6.
Oh. So in this kind of situation, would this be like a rules check? Would this be I can redirect my attack?
It is dependent on the player, you know. Sometimes if you're feeling it, you'd be like, yeah, take it back. You know, I get it. This is tough remembering things there.
But if you were, say, on camera doing one of those competitions, right?
On camera, he even put the dice on there. It's tough because, you know, you give him the benefit of the doubt. It's just like, put the dice on there, bro.
Yeah.
You got a visual reminder. So it's kind of tough to give it to them after that.
I haven't seen a lot. A lot of One Piece players like to play on the cross-platform where they use the cameras to look at their board here. Mm-hmm. And that's usually how they get a lot of the competitive play when they don't have stores like LifeLink going out of their way to kind of offer a storefront for this type of gameplay. But in those kind of heads up, have you seen a lot of people are just like no takesy backsies?
No, not really. I mean, we haven't really had a lot of situations where that really comes up anyway. So
okay. Magellan going for the dog. See, he's got 2 blockers for you.
He's got 2 blockers, but you know, again, if he gets rid of those, there's 2 less blockers that he has, so those life against that pretty nasty board.
So Joe's strategy this whole game has really just been managing the board state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And now Matt's saying, I value these blockers to protect my life.
Well, I think, yeah, Joe's strategy is manage the board state so I can out pressure him late game. Because, you know, come late game.
High 10 drops.
Yeah, but
the Kaido's.
Outside of the Kaido, everything has to wait a turn to attack. So that's. So we go through 7 in the lead. No other targets.
It's a good bait to get one of those blockers, you think?
Oh, yeah. If not, just life.
So he's basically pointing out here right now that he has a +1 from the kid.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gonna take
7.
And we don't know how many resources Matt has in hand, but would this be an indicator that he's kind of low, or do you think he's just kind of playing the resource game?
With the 2 blockers, and if he's not taking it, it's kind of almost like I'm just grabbing stuff, seeing what I get.
Maybe hoping to get another couple rushers.
Getting a big hand, so that way it's harder for Joe to ascertain what lethal is. Because if you got 6 cards, it's kind of, are those 2Ks, are those events, are those what's going on in here?
So usually good not to block the first couple of swings, just to kind of bait them into not being understanding what they need to stack.
Mm-hmm. I'd say right now, yeah, I mean, just because there's nothing else to do on Joe's side of the field, for Joe to do, yeah, it's either eliminate bodies and pressure life. That way you get cards out of hand or something. And he's doing just that with that poly play, getting rid of a blocker without having to attack or anything like that.
Hey, Polly, this is you on a card right here. If you're still out in that chat, congratulations. You got yourself your own netted card here. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, are we going to throw 8 with page 1?
Mm-hmm. Could be. Interesting to
stress even more. You know, you give me your hand or give me that blocker, take that life, go down to 1.
Now, is this an issue with Purple Luffy to have to control the board state with only 5 characters like this? We're seeing him binning ulti, which would be a useful attacker, but obviously needs to get some more.
It paid out because this page 1 has paid dividends, is keeping that pressure with that 6K, getting cards out of hand and things like that. So we got Matt's turn. So I'm thinking either
it's got to be in the tank.
Oh yeah, it's now or never. But again,
is this the turn?
He's in the same spot he was in last game, where he's got two hits to land and a useless blocker on the way.
Okay.
And 2 small weenies. And
so what is your strategy? And you're on Matt's side of the board state. What are you doing to try to get
God.
You hoping for a couple rushers out, or you think you just overstack with the Dawn you have to get those massive swings in?
It's tough. It is very tough, because even with Kaido, it's 9 Dawn, you only got 10 and a 6 swing. Get rid of a blocker or a body. I would try to control board right here if it was me.
All right, we got ourselves another Chihuahua hitting the field.
The Chihuahua's coming out, but I think he might be a bit late.
And we can obviously see the counters here, but let's see, and the Luffy's got the +1 from Kid from last turn, so here we got that 6.
We got 6, a little simple 1K out.
It's like if you you think this is a bait? Try and see.
This is a simple block again because Matt has to take it now, or he does not have it next turn. He cannot block that many bodies.
Just way too many over his 5K lead.
Oh yeah, that's four 6K bodies, an 8K body, and then whatever you got with leader.
Okay, so it looks like he's stacked 2 down. We got a 7K at lead here.
It's just going to take it to see. Maybe he gets a Kaido to just seal the deal.
So you think he took this just to make sure he had enough resources in hand, so if he tries to overload the Dawn on that Dolphy?
I mean, he's got it regardless, even if you overload on the Dolphy, because what was it? 1, 5. Just put 2 on this. So the most he could swing with the Dolphy is 6.
6. We got 3 Dawn.
Yeah. Oh, 7. Excuse me. So
okay.
It's 2K out. He's got like what? 6 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm.
With 2 Dawn up,
With
it looks like.
Up, yeah.
Wow. It's not looking favorable.
Oh, just a pass back. Is this a concession?
He's gonna try to cope it out. Maybe he's got some love mellows, a champion rifle in there. You know.
Okay. All right.
There is a world when it could happen.
So useless kid giving him the +1.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna see a counter here.
Swinging the 8. Love mellow.
Yeah, he called it out.
Go up to 9. Draw a card.
This is Joe knowing that this is do or die as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we got 7K?
7, yeah. Asking for 2 cards at minimum. 2 or a 1 or 2 2Ks.
Mm-hmm.
Or the 0 cost event is also the 0 cost and the card to discard. So 2 cards. So
okay. And if he takes he took the life. Mm-hmm. What are you thinking right now? This game is mine. Do I overload my leader and just take it?
The moment that he passed with the 2 Dawn, with 3 Dawn up and 1 blocker with 1 life with that board, yeah, it's
Kaido going to be able to take out the blocker?
Oh yeah,
and just immediately get in for that last bit.
Big old 10 to the face, and he's still got 3 6Ks. Oh yeah.
So now he's just trying to bait out whatever counters left.
This man over here with the death by a million cuts.
Oh.
And Matt shows me, I was like, yeah, sure, I can get out of that one, but I'm not getting out of the rest.
Not another Kaido play. All right, Joe, our winner from the round 1. Congratulations, Purple Luffy. This is the first time I've seen this on camera. Well done, Joe. It's fantastic. Heads up play. And all this content is going to be coming to you on YouTube. Help us out. We only need 500 subscribers to get ourselves monetized on that channel. And every little bit of feedback helps us grow and get better content out to you. Really appreciate the chat. Was really fun for this round. Stay with us. And as always, stay humble.